So for this project, I was planning an event throughout the semester for the Pineapple Association to host an event that focuses on professional development and networking with 300 people, so 200 people in person and 100 people virtually. I decided to have my event located in San Francisco, California at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. And throughout this project, I planned everything broken down in categories from sustainability, DEI, audio visuals, and food and beverage. One of the things that I learned while completing this project was the cost of planning an event. While I did plan a wedding last semester for a project, planning an actual event is a way much more higher cost, especially when it is between multiple days. One of the things that was a challenge was having to adjust the budget from originally $200,000 to $175,000 to then having to have a certain dollar amount for the food and beverage part. So that was a little bit of a challenge learning how to work like that. But one of the things that I enjoyed about this project was the food and beverage section. I really enjoyed building the menus for both days for all parts of the meals, for breakfast, break snacks, lunch, and the closing gala dinner. That was really fun. One of the things I disliked from the project, or one of the things I didn't really like so much, was the audio visual and technology section, and that is because personally that's not really something that I pay attention to when I go to events. So it was kind of like one of my weaker areas in the project where I just didn't really feel like I knew a whole lot about what I was putting down, because I'm just not very familiar with all the special effects that go into an event. Something that will help me moving forward into my future career will be working with a budget and having to adjust that budget. I would say this is probably the biggest project I've had with the biggest budget, and trying to work with that. So for example, my venue was $18,000. So that took a huge chunk. Food and beverage, I think, was about $50,000 to $60,000. So having to fit everything else in with those two things, costing approximately like $75,000 alone. So that was a big lesson, but overall I really enjoyed the project and found it very insightful, and I can't wait to utilize what I've learned into my future career.